Katie.
Mark, you're late.
Who did that?
It's,
Katie.
she'd like to watch the meatballs.
She watching. We've got a Wi-Fi issue as well.
You've always got a Wi-Fi issue.
Well, they're showing on there, but it's not on here. Yeah. Hi, Sandra.
I'm playing hide and seek. I'm here. Don't worry.
Don't worry, she wasn't necessarily hiding, and she certainly won't be quiet during this. I can guarantee that.
Oh, come on. I'll be quiet just for you, Mark.
See, you're fuzzy to me, but I don't have a Wi-Fi signal.
Okay. Hopefully, the Wi-Fi or the feed will clear itself up soon. Come and say hello if you're there.
Yes, little fuzzy.
It's a little fuzzy. All right. With any luck, it'll catch up at the time we actually get some cooking done. Afternoon, Lisa. Hello, hello.
You know, you've done the cook-off.
No, we haven't had time to do anything like that today. We've not long finished at the bakery. We're going to do, it's a new recipe. It's one that I've been sent to follow. No adaptations to make to what I've been sent. I just need to try and make it in the right order. I've spent the last 20 minutes getting everything together. It's quite a lot of ingredients to this one. So Moroccan meatballs. Hello, Anita. Thanks, Jan. Actually, Zoom has that soft filter, doesn't it? Well, it has a, I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, it has a filter on it. You can apply it to make you look younger. I think it's on maximum strength right now.
We're not on Zoom, so I wouldn't know
Yeah.
much.
Oh yeah. I don't know what StreamYard has got. Right. Anyway, I'm just waffling while the coffee finishes making. There'll be a beep in a minute, which means it's ready.
Touch up my appearance.
Touch with my appearance. Is that on Spotify?
Oh no, it's only for my
Zoom.
camera, which is off.
Right. Okay. Right. There we go. Right. Right. So me and Sue are having a full fat coffee. I'll let you put your own cream in. Don't over cream it. It is I think it's a dark roast. It's one of the Grumpy Panda range. And it's called Hands Down. I'll show it to you in a second. There you go. Made a half pot.
Perfect.
You take your own cream. There you go. That's what we're drinking right now. So from a company called the Grumpy Panda. I'd highly recommend their coffee.
Not related.
Not related in any shape or form, and not affiliated, and not incentivized, not anything. Yeah.
Thumbs up from me.
Right. So there's a spice mix. Why are we blurry? Because we've got, whether we've got internet issues or there's some bandwidth problems. We don't know, Anita. We're blurry because we're blurry. Maybe because it's Thursday afternoon. Oh. All right. There's a spice mix to make for this, which you'll use in the dish, but it'll have spare left over to make it again. So there's a Moroccan spice blend. Now, apparently, it's named Ras El Hanou. I apologize that I've just messed that up. Whatever it was meant to say, obviously I probably didn't say it right. So, but it is a spice blend that you can sort of pop in the cupboard and use in a few weeks' time. So the measurements are quite large on this. I'm going to see if I can find a tablespoon. Probably not. That's a teaspoon. We really do need to invest in a tablespoon. I mean, this isn't a
Well, we
tablespoon.
did have 2 somewhere.
Really? Okay. Anyway, a tablespoon of ground cumin. Now, I've just ground some black cumin seeds. And me and Sue both sort of stuck our noses in it and gone, it's cumin there. But there's also a little bit of menthol there as well, a little bit of mint. So a large spoon of that was 18 grams, which would be about right for a tablespoon. A tablespoon of ground coriander. Afternoon, Karen. So I'm going to try and keep these. Equal amounts.
Sorry, how much was that?
So 18 grams of cumin, and I'm going to do 18 grams of coriander. There we go. Same for ginger. That feels like a long time ago, Lisa.
Was it 2
Long
years ago?
time, yeah, at least.
Listen, eh?
Well, we're not in lockdown still, or had we come out of lockdown? I can't remember. Because we hadn't met Dan at that point. We'd only sort of talked to him online. Now I don't go a couple of days without really seeing him. Okay,
Yeah, that's one.
tablespoon of that, so 18 grams of that. This is all going to get mixed together, and then we're going to be using a little bit of ground black pepper. I should give Sue peppermill.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
And just
Absolute rubbish.
But what I'll do is I'll quickly grind it. So it's only going to be about
You
5
can't open
grams.
them.
You can't open that, can you? Sorry,
No, you
I've got a bag of pepper. Bag of peppercorns.
Okay, now to the bedroom door.
Oh right, yeah. So we'll do 5 grams. We'll do 5 grams of black pepper.
What?
So I'm just going to quickly grind these. There's a little bit too much. There you go. Nice. I'm actually going to quickly grind this all together anyway in a second in the other blitzer. Teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, nice one, Karen. Nice one. Let me get an actual teaspoon. So I'm not going to.
We have actual teaspoon measurements as well.
Okay. Right. However,
It's near enough.
it was 4 grams. It was 4 grams, but that's fine. Right. Half teaspoon of allspice. Now I've just made my own allspice. What did I do with it? Well, I've just made it and put it in something.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
No, that's the cumin. That's the cumin.
It was in the glass one.
Did I put it in the glass one? Oh yeah.
No, that's
Got it?
Yeah. I put it in that one. Yeah.
everything.
Oh, blimey. So I just made my own blend, which is nutmeg, cinnamon, and clove. Half cinnamon, quarter clove, quarter nutmeg, a half a teaspoon. So it's going to be about 2 grams. Perfect. And then the same for Kashmiri or cayenne, whichever you want to use. I'm going to use Kashmiri. So it's just be a couple of grams. There we go. Coco, I don't know what you're waiting for. You just had your dinner. All right. So to make sure this gets mixed properly, I'm going to pop it into the little grinder and just mix it through again. Why are you not going on? Okay. So that's nicely mixed. I'm going to use the bigger pot for this. Pour it in. Right. So there's my allspice. The pepper I using. Allspice. Yeah. So I sort of went to look for alternative substitutes for allspice, and the recommendation was to. Are you thinking of? Oh no! Hang on a minute. Yeah, you thinking of something else there, Jan? I can't remember what the name is. Begins with a name. Anyway, that's quite a. It's still got that mentally flavour. It's smell as well.
The mint aftertone.
You can. It sounds
beautiful.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Oh, God, I like that.
Right. Okay. So let's get on with the actual meatballs, because once we've made the meatballs, then we can make the sauce around the meatballs, which is fairly straightforward. The recipe was originally lamb. Hi, Gary. I'm going to use turkey, minced turkey. Must have I couldn't get lamb this morning, and I always like to use turkey in a lot of kebabs and meatballs. It's the 7%. I'm doing a double back because we've got guests. We know how much Sue eats, so yes, Gary, balls to you too.
Miss.
I know. So double pack of. So I've got a kilo of turkey in here. To that, we're going to add some breadcrumbs. This is original Panda breadcrumbs, so the darker Panda. You can use whatever you want. You know, if you're going to make 90-second bread, you're probably going to need a couple of them. One there that hasn't ground. So anyway, a breadcrumbs version, whichever one you want to add in there. Obviously, we know this one is clean. So that's 60 grams of breadcrumbs. I need a couple of shallots chopping up. I've got Sue's sous chef. Oh my, common chef today actually. Bit of a nerve chopping the onions. Pardon me. No point having a day off. Anyway, who's coming to see us on Sunday then? Who do we have the pleasure of your company? Oh, we took delivery as well today of our Sue-sized panda.
It is.
It is proper Sue-sized.
It is.
Yes. A bit of a distance for you there, Jan.
She's got the wedding next weekend.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes, I'm sure it'll go well. We're preparing for a busy one, which is why it might be better that the Wi-Fi is a bit fuzzy, because then you don't get to see the actual state of us.
How much a lot?
Well, I'll tell you in grams in a minute, but it's probably going to be about 80 to 100 for these three, because they're not very big. Thanks, Gary. I think what you've got to say is good luck to anyone who thinks they're going to get past Sue.
Yeah. Because you ain't got a chance. If you get past me, you don't get past Tracy.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
14.
A way not to get invited back to the next festival.
I mean, we should have probably told them about the two-sized panda.
Yeah, it's an extra team member.
We've agreed to come earlier to help them out, so I'm hoping it gives us brownie points when we turn up with the two-sized panda.
See, should have called it Susie.
Oh, actually, where does S sit in the alphabet? What number? Too far down.
I'm not even thinking about B yet.
Yeah.
A is just fine.
We're close to 70 grams there with those. So I reckon with this one, it's going to be between 80 and 100 grams of shallots. I'm doing my best to sort of make it a nice fine dice, apart from a bit of skin there. There you go, 90 grams. One egg, so 2 eggs, because I'm doing double back.
Have you doubled up on all the spices?
We haven't added any spices in here yet. I've made the spice mix. We don't use all of that for this. We've made a blend.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
I get you.
And we're going to use some of that blend to make this. I'm glad I've got this big bowl, by the way, because this is a lot of meatballs. Couple of eggs. A little bit of cream. You could use almond milk if you wanted. But obviously I'm not going to. I'm going to use cream. Only 20 mils. There you go. Just a little bit. And then salt. They're a bit miffed that she's taken their bedroom. And they're back to sleeping downstairs.
Sorry, I lost you at egg. Did you add cream?
And 20 mils of cream.
And that is for
This is the double
one
portion.
pack of...
Yes, so no, 10 mils
10
per.
mils.
So 20, I've put 20 mils in this one. Right, and then we want 2 tablespoons of the Moroccan blend. So 4 tablespoons of the Moroccan blend. Yeah. Go on. Yeah. So it would be 60. There you go. So yeah. Actually, there's really not very much left of that.
And the 60 grams of breadcrumbs and 90 grams of shallots.
They're all doubles.
So
It's all the double. It's all the double. Right. Okay. So there's all of the spices going in as well. Get your hands in. Now, if you've got a food processor that's big enough to take all of this, then yes, you could pop it in there with the plastic blade and get it to mix it up.
So just checking I haven't missed anything.
Okay.
500 grams of turkey mince.
Yes.
30 grams of breadcrumbs.
Yes.
50 grams of shallots around.
Yes.
1 egg.
Yes.
10 mils of double cream.
Yes.
2 tablespoons of Moroccan blend.
Yes.
Salt to taste.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's everything. Yeah. Okay.
Sandra, no, the door is shut and they're outside.
Outside the room.
Outside the room.
That's a good one.
No, I'm not inside the room.
All right. Fairly well mixed. It's come together quite nicely.
Looks good.
It's gone quite dark, obviously because of the breadcrumbs. Okay. So we're gonna do this quite quickly because I want to I'm gonna get that first half of it in the frying pan. We can make a sauce around it. So we want a little bit of oil. We don't want too much because it's going to be, I suppose I'm using turkey, so it's going to be lower, isn't it? So probably a little bit more than when using the lamb. Just get it on a medium heat to start with. Neighbour's home. Yes, I know. Neighbour's home. It's fine. Yes, go and take the ball outside.
Find a toy. Find a toy.
His ball's down here, right by my feet. Right, we'll do these at around about 50 grams each. Just make it easy to 55. Make it easy. Work out portion size. He hasn't got any water. Even though there's no water in the bowl, Archie insists on trying to drink out of it. So, do you reckon you can carry Alf in to show everybody?
Yeah. Alf and his whiteboard.
Alf and his whiteboard. So we got a phone call a couple of hours ago from a courier. Got a parcel for you. I was like, yeah, it's fine. We're not home. Just leave it by the back door. He went, it's a bit big. That looks huge. That is huge.
Can you see why I couldn't make it 6 foot tall? As I said, panda proportions don't work for a 6 foot tall one. So he's got his giant whiteboard made of bamboo.
Yes.
Where are we going to put him? I have no idea.
So we might be relieved that he's turned up because yesterday we were told he wasn't turning up. He was stuck in Derby after a long trip from Italy.
Long trip. Took him like 12 hours to get from Italy to East Midlands.
Yeah, and then it took 2 days to get from Derby to here.
He's taken a flight. I don't know whether you've answered Diane's question.
I haven't, no.
Moroccan blend.
So it's not a blend that I bought, it's one that I've just made. So the recipe will be up soon. It's been written up as we're making it. Yeah, I did think that. I mean, people were doing group photos with the panda now.
Yeah, and Kerry's got a good idea for the rest of the year.
What's that? What? Oh my life.
What is he going to do for the rest of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, but could the panda count to 4? You know.
How many fingers have we got?
He has got 4 finger
Oh,
Has
pads.
he?
Yeah, you can't see it in that one.
Be tired then.
I can get Friday mornings off then. You can take the batter. All right. 2. How many have I made so far?
I don't know.
Count them.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, roughly.
Okay. Not doing too bad.
Medium heat.
Yeah, so it's on 6 at the moment, obviously. I'm only going to put a couple more in, and then I'm going to start rotating the outside ones. Right, that'll do. So we've got about 20 out of this batch already. There's still about a third of the the mix to go. But we'll come back to that in a bit.
If I leave,
Yeah.
Are you happy to finish the rest of
Yeah, I can wing it.
Well, we've only got to make the sauce now, which is fairly straightforward. It's only the passata, chicken stock, and then the spice to go in around it. So we just
Put
want
the rest of the ingredients in the pan.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we, yeah,
ingredients
yeah.
and add the recipes there?
So obviously I've now got a sort of give Sue the instructions.
Watch it.
So we're just rotating the meatballs to get them sealed on all sides. You belong over there.
Yeah, the curry yesterday, it was gorgeous. It was spicy, so I do it less spicy, but it was beautiful.
It's definitely. I mean, we were talking earlier about sort of. It's easy to tame that down.
Yeah.
If you think that I use 30 grams of bird's eye to a 4-portion dish, you could bring that down to maybe 20 grams of bird's eye for the same portions. You'll still have enough of a kick. It was at the top end, but you can still taste the coconut. You can still taste the other flavors.
You could even use different chilies.
Yeah, you could use a milder chili.
Yeah.
Now, good news is I made some chicken stock a couple of days ago. I mean, I made it for the dogs, but it's just chicken stock. Well, are we nearly there yet? So let me just have a look. Oh, I've got the garlic.
Oh, just can't get something.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. It's going in the sauce anyway. So it's supposed to be fried in with the. Oh, what am I doing? I've got some lazy garlic.
You're never going to buy fresh garlic again.
Well, I'm tempted to not bother. Right. So it says 2 cloves of garlic. It's going to be about 10 grams for 2 cloves, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's 2 cloves. And that's another 2 cloves. The original recipe, but not the one that I've been sent here, but the one that this was adapted from, they included raisins. So, see a minute.
So where is the garlic meant to be?
When you put the oil in, so oil in, add garlic, and then add the meatballs on top. So literally, it's only a very small adaptation there, because again, they're going to form part of the sauce. Now I'm going to wait to put sweetener in once the sauce is made. I don't want to add the sweetener into this just yet. Okay, so 250 mils of homemade chicken stock and about 200 grams of passata. So this is to go in here now. So let me get right. Archie, out of the way, please.
250 mil, yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I'm going to do it as double.
Yeah.
Right.
200 mil of passata, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So let's get the temperature up because we want this to cook through and thicken up. I use. Yes. Yeah. I mean, just trying to find obviously a nice alternative, isn't it, to those. And again, the curry last night, there's sweetener in that, but you can't really taste it. It's only a small amount, but it definitely altered the flavors. So chicken stock, high heat, passata, We want to let it sort of obviously cook down a little bit. These are 500s, aren't they? So I'm not going to use all of this. There we go. So that's about 400 gone in. Okay, and then we're going to use some more of the Moroccan blend. But I'm going to get this to get to temperature. Yeah, okay. We're sort of getting there. Obviously now the meatballs are now sort of half covered with the sauce.
Sounds gorgeous.
Right. We have a nice big handful of parsley to go with this as well. Save some for the top.
So just a handful.
Yeah, I mean this is it hardly weighs anything, does it? These bags are like 20 grams, 30 grams, something like that. Yeah, these are 30 grams. So, I mean, you sort of like on your recipe, it'll be like 10 grams of fresh parsley. We're just gonna finely chop it. We do want to get the sauce up to a boil so we can reduce it down. And this is the sort of dish that would benefit from just sitting on a stove for an hour or so, just slowly bubbling away. We've got 20 minutes. Oh, then I better get Dan steaks in as well. Is Dan coming this weekend? Yes. Might be sort of for part of the weekend.
He'll be there at some point.
Yeah, he'll be there at times. So hopefully be around, kicking around on Sunday for a few hours. Let's face it, you won't miss him when he is there. Right. Okay. So the stock and the passata nicely mixed in. I do want to get that bubbling away now, so we can get some of the liquid out and keep the flavour in. We're going to add some more of the spice blend. Now it says here 2 tablespoons of Moroccan spice. Now bear in mind that this was half the portion, so that's basically all of the blend that I made earlier. So everything that I made, which I didn't think we'd use it all, I'm actually going to use in this dish.
So.
Well, it's still because if you
2
tablespoons, yeah. So I'm going to be using all of this. And if I need to add a little bit of extra something, I will. Yeah, right, okay.
That'll thicken the sauce as well.
Yes, it will. It'll add a little bit of thickness to it, and it's changed the colour automatically as well. It's gone a deeper red. Right. Well, that's bubbling away. I'm just going to get the cabbage sorted out. Obviously, we're having cabbage as a side. Let me put the parsley in the dish. Luckily, I bought another cabbage. There isn't.
Yeah, we had cabbage last night.
Yeah, there isn't much in there, so I thought I'd pick up another. You never have enough cabbage.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, cashews. Oh.
Yeah. Although, do you know what? Pre-keto, I never ate nuts. Any nuts
Really?
at all. Nothing. The closest I'd get to eating a nut would be bakewell tart.
Crikey.
Yeah, that would be it. And then obviously, I started to try more nuts.
Mm.
I still can't actually eat peanuts, as in sort of take a handful of them and make me wretch.
Crazy, I love peanuts.
But I went through a stage where you then started eating nuts on a regular basis, and now very rarely even think about having nuts as anything, a snack or anything. I don't, I don't avoid them. I just don't pick them. Yeah. Maybe you sweet loads of cashews and Brazil nuts, but now very rare. Well, I had some toasted almonds recently. Tell you what they were on actually. They were on a dessert. Oh my god, they were amazing. Oh. There's obviously something going on with bandwidth tonight because it's not cleared up.
No. Blame it on the weather. Yeah, nuts and seeds in the salad is nice. Give it a bit of crunch texture.
I suppose I eat more seeds now because of Panda bread. But I don't tend to eat seeds by themselves. And I've not made seed crackers for absolutely ages. These meatballs seem to have swelled. They've absorbed some of the liquid. They've definitely swelled up.
Yep.
Okay, and the sauce is obviously getting thicker as well. We're not far off there. Let me see.
I like seeds in a yogurt.
Yeah. I mean, toasted pumpkin seeds, one of my favourite.
Oh god, yeah.
Let's have a little taste. A little taste. Lacking salt. Yeah, lacking salt.
It's in front of you.
It's probably also lacking a little bit of spice, a little bit of heat. I probably just didn't add enough. I suppose their recipe was cayenne pepper and I used Kashmiri, so there's a big difference in heat there. The salt was the biggest issue. What's that question?
Would you show us a nice green pesto dish with a replacement for pasta? Yeah, it's called panda pasta. Come on, Sandra, keep up.
Yeah, okay. We'll do a pesto. I mean, Ella makes pesto quite regularly. Green pesto. Okay, so we'll do that next week or week after. I think I've got next week's.
There's a pesto in the library. I know that much.
Yeah.
Pesto kebabs.
That's better, but it's definitely going to need a bit more of a kick. So I'm going to add a little bit of hot chili. Just needs a lift.
Yeah.
about half a teaspoon of hot chili. But that's going to be personal choice as well. It's certainly got all of the. I'd put that as an optional.
Yeah.
Half a teaspoon or a quarter teaspoon of hot chili flakes. All right. Lemon juice would be a nice idea. I don't think I've got any lemon juice actually, Jan. I mean, there's none in the recipe, but it would give it a little bit of a. Right, that's better. It's got all of the spice flavors there. It was just missing that sort of slight. Let's have a little. No lemon juice. But yes, nice idea. Right, the sauce is now thickening up quite nicely as well. So I'm going to just move that quickly to the back. Let that just simmer.
Big words, yeah. You're using big words.
You're using big words.
I know.
Which big word have you just learned? Oh.
Required.
Required.
It's lime juice and it's at the end with
Yeah.
parsley.
Hang on a minute.
You're jumping ahead.
Hang on a minute. Hang on
You
a
got
minute.
limes?
There's a reason why there's limes in my fridge.
Yeah.
As if I came prepared. Just so that stops beeping. We'll get some buttery cabbage on the go. Oh no! You got the posh butter. We don't use butter. I don't think Ella eats it at all. I don't think she uses butter at all. I think she just uses coconut milk. And I haven't used butter for months.
Nice butter I've had.
Yeah, so that's been in the fridge for a couple of months now. I just sort of thinking, I don't think I've got any.
I assume it's going to be the juice of too light.
Yes, we will add the. I hadn't got that far either, Jan. Don't worry.
Jan,
It's a whole manuscript that I'm following here.
the recipe's in front of me being written, Jan. Okay?
So optional fresh herb topping at the end. Small bunch of either parsley, coriander, to the juice of 1 lime. There you go. I'd forgotten. They haven't made any yet today, Sandra. That's tomorrow. And the number will be somewhere between 700 and 800. Yeah. They're going to be busy little bees tomorrow.
Yeah, we did cakes and wraps today and rolls.
You know, holy pandas there.
What? What's that? Yeah. No. Yeah. I'll let you know, Lisa. We'll be coming home looking like that.
Probably. Although the bagging of the flour isn't the
Yes, Karen.
the
you
absolute
can.
messy bit. Yes, Karen. Yeah.
But get there before Sandra.
All right. I think that's enough cabbage for us. Should have done was, and I'll just add them in now. No, that's the. Where's my coriander seeds? I chuck some coriander seeds in this. Coriander, cumin seeds in with this. We'll throw some. We'll throw some fresh coriander in there as well in a minute.
Getting posh now.
Yeah, right. We'll just get that sort of fired up. Let's chop the fresh coriander. I've got everything else ready now. Oh no, I need to do the lime, don't I? Sorry, I need to do the lime. I'm going to do the red pepper paste curry again next week on the live, but king prawns.
Oh.
Yeah, that's either next Thursday or Friday. I think it's Friday actually. All right, so a bit of fresh coriander to go in with this in a minute. Right. Let's swap these over. Swap these. No. Looking for the juicer. No.
Jan, king prawns are delicious. She's saying that that's chicken for her and.
Yeah, I know. Well, I did it as chicken. In the members live, so I'm going to be doing. Is something squeaking? Probably me, Stefan. I don't know. Probably. Oh, was it the beeping? Was it the inductions?
Oh. It's amazing how much noise that makes.
Yeah, it is quite noisy, this one. The inductions. Yeah. They don't like it when you take a pan off them. They like to remind you that you should be cooking on it. Right. The juice of 2 limes and a large handful of fresh chopped parsley. Oh, do you know what? We all do that when we're ninja cooking. And someone's ninja goes off.
Yeah.
It's like, who's got the ninja on? Although the ninja oven has a very, very soft beat.
Really?
Oh, very soft. I mean, you'd expected it to be a little bit more like the kettle. The kettle's got a much louder beat. The kettle's no different to those. The oven, you can barely hear it. Right, let's get a serving dish for this.
Oh, she's not here to take a photo.
Oh, we can't touch it until she gets back. So I mean, it's going to sit in the serving dish.
Oh, Coco.
What's she doing?
She's on neighbourhood watch.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. Fence. Taking everything in.
Right, let's have a little taste with now it's got the lime in as well. There you go, chef. No, not bad. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's
Yeah.
I mean, it's gone nice and thick. It's definitely gone much richer.
Yeah.
In the last sort of 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Might need to use that. The meatballs have definitely.
Very funny. Sushi. God. I haven't heard that one before, Sandra. So how many would be a portion?
I mean, 4, which is 200 grams of, I know it's got some fillers in there, but it's predominantly still meat. So, yeah. Don't worry. My beep bin, not yours. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Right, you can go. All right. It is actually. It's a really beautiful colour. It's gone a nice sort of deep red with those spices. And to be honest, the buttery cabbage is just perfect for this for this dish. You don't want anything overpowering. You better get home soon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll start that. Yeah, actually, the picture hasn't cleared up at all, has it? There'll be pictures. Don't worry. There'll be pictures available. Right, there we go.
If she's quick.
All right. Yeah. There we go. Right, for those that can see, there's Moroccan meatballs. They are, I mean, yeah, we'll get Ella to take some nice pictures of them later, but they look fantastic.
Yeah.
Serving with, obviously, our buttery cabbage. Not doing flatbreads tonight because I've been making them all day. Right, I will see you either at Tabata at 7:30 in the morning, or I'll see you on probably Sunday for most of you, if not Saturday if you're coming to the Free From show. We'll drop in some links either tomorrow or Saturday morning about we're at the show. So if you're in Birmingham, there's a Free From show, which is the gluten-free, dairy-free show. We're there with obviously some of the products from the bakery and Panda Flour. And then Sunday, you get to meet the whole team actually. Everyone's down, I think. Literally everyone is going to be there. So if you want to come and meet Ninja Sue, if you want to be accosted by Tracy, Gemma's going to be with us, Dan and Chris are going to be with us obviously, and then me, Ella and Liam are all going to be there. You've got the full squad turning up on Sunday. So if you can, come and join us. I'm pretty sure there are still tickets available. I don't know if I don't think they've sold out.
No, I don't think so.
If you can, come and see us. Right, okay. Have a nice evening. See you in the morning for Tabata. Bye-bye.